What's up, YouTube? This is Rebeccadadiva coming at you with another video. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca. Please, if you have not already done so, hit that subscribe button. And when you do that, please hit the post notification bell and select all. Therefore, every time I upload, if YouTube is not bugging a trip in the bucket, you'll get notified. Also, hit that like button because you're gonna like me, and share this video. We have no secrets up here on this channel. We tell everything. And for everybody else, welcome back, Diva Gang. Please don't forget to share this video, guys, and hit the like button. Y'all be stingy with that like button. It is Sunday evening, so I hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a good, relaxing weekend. I'm trying to make this video kind of short, or whatever, because I'm in the middle of getting dinner finished up so we can eat and just rock out for the rest of the night. Because 5:30 in the morning comes really motherfucking quick. Friday, as you guys may or may not know, my daughter takes the school bus to and from school. And Friday, I'm waiting on her to come home. It's after 2 o'clock. And she sends me a text message telling me that the school bus hit a car. Now, the first instinct of mine was not to panic, because if she can pick up her phone and text you while while this is going on, she's fine. So I didn't get into panic mode, but of course I was like in my mind panicking, because I don't know, if you're new, you may not be aware. I have 4 children total: 26-year-old, 24-year-old. I had a 17-year-old son, and the baby girl is 15. Last year on October 21st, 2022, exactly 3:50 p.m. on a Friday, my son had bought a scooter, and he went out to test drive it, and he got hit and killed by a speeding white bitch, basically. Sorry, not sorry. And I still have no justice from that at all whatsoever. So of course, life has to go on. So living life, I still live in anxiety and fear and panic when it comes to the other 3 children, and of course my 2 grandbabies. So every time any of them is out of my sight, I'm on panic mode. But I try to get myself through that. I can't live my life being in fear that something bad's gonna happen to the rest of my children. So I try to do smooth sailing through life at this point. That's all I can do. So I began to text my child a couple of questions, like, okay, where are you at? Are you close to home? Because the bus, where's my phone? Has, they didn't have this little app back when my oldest 2 kids went to school on the school bus, but they do have a little app. And it gives you, focus. There you go. So it lets you know when the bus, like in the morning times, whenever the bus enters into the zone of where they're going to pick up the kids, it'll send you an email and let you know that the bus has entered into your child's zone. So if you ain't walking, you better get to walking, And I hate the fact that we live at the ending of the block. And then the bus is all the way like a block and a half, because the apartment complex that I live in is big, so it takes up the whole block. They need to have 2 different bus stops, one for the kids who live on that side and one for the kids who live on this side. It'll make life a lot easier. I know it's inconvenient for the bus drivers, and I do feel for them, but for us parents who don't have cars, it's a hassle, especially because when the kids are leaving, it's pitch black dark outside. And I'm disabled. I can't walk that far. The first day I walked that far, and it was tough. So anyways, the bus, I can track it. So I seen where the bus was, so it wasn't that far. It was actually like right down the street from us. And y'all know me, I'm disabled with my hip. arthritis in my hip. I walk with a cane and a really bad limp. But the adrenaline that I had was just like, oh my God, my child's got to get to my child, make sure she's okay. Because I know her, she'll panic. So I got my clothes and shoes. Well, I was already dressed. I got my shoes on and took off down the street to grab my purse, just make sure I had some ID on me. Because she had texted me and she told me that they can't leave. I thought that, you know, they was going to just get another bus to transport the children that were okay. And, you know, if anybody had to go to the hospital, which thank God, you know, well, nobody was hurt. Just one kid was hurt and transported to the hospital. But it could have been worse. So, you know, thankful that it was not worse. And I hope that child is healing. You know, it wasn't serious. I hope they are healing and better. So I was like walking. I was like, damn, I don't see anything. And then I heard some more sirens. Because I heard the sirens from here once she had texted me and told me it had happened. So I heard this. I was like, well, let me just walk up a bit more because it was hot. And I was like, oh God, you know, with my hip. So I was like, damn. But finally I saw it up ahead. I was like, oh, never mind, I see y'all. And I got there and we had to wait till the police cleared the scene. Once the police cleared the scene, I'm sitting here by the window, I heard a noise. Cleared the scene out. She was able to come off the bus and we walked back on home. And she was just shooken up. She was not hurt, no bruises, no scrapes, no broken bones, nothing. She was just shaky, you know, as anybody would after being in an accident, you know, vehicle accident. But that's how our Friday went. After she got here and she got something to eat and she, you know, pulled off her clothes and relaxed herself, she was fine. She calmed down towards the ending of the evening. Saturday, we didn't do nothing. Just relaxed, basically. Chilled out. You know, and today, same thing. We didn't do anything. I wanted to go out to the Science Museum, but we're going to go next weekend because I was like, well, we both had a long week, you know, because of course last weekend we was in Atlanta and we didn't leave Atlanta till Tuesday morning, and then the next day she had to go to school. So it was like, we have a hectic week. We'll just stay in and relax this weekend. Next weekend we're gonna go to the Discovery Place Science out here in Charlotte. So that'll be a fun little outing for us, and it's not that expensive. Yeah, and I'm cooking dinner right now, making some fried potatoes, some spinach, and some steak. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take y'all with me while I go and flip it, flip my meat over before it burn up. But I do want to let you guys know that this is a reaction video. So if anybody is not wanting to see a reaction video or not interested, you can log off, watch another one of my videos. It's not a reaction video, but this here is a reaction video. So we're going to talk about two different people. The first person being, of course, my Jazzy Life. Tuesday, the 12th, is going to be her birthday. I think she said she'll be turning 32. So, congratulations on that to her. I'm going to ask what was she going to do. This thing didn't have a clue. I wouldn't ask her what she was going to do. She didn't have a clue on what she was going to do. So maybe her man, Chris, will surprise her, hopefully. And maybe take her out to eat, lunch, dinner, something. Well, we shall see. I'll be right with you guys. All right, sorry guys, I'm just trying to get everything together for dinner. So when I get finished recording this video, I can dish up me and her plates. Yeah, so she don't know what she gonna do for her birthday, you know. Well, just typical Jasmine. Whenever it comes to any type of big event in her life, it seems like she don't know what she gonna do. She probably 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna keep it stacked, she probably broke. And we all know Chris is not finna do nothing for her. He never does anything for her. It'd be really shocking if he does. But it is what it is. We just gonna have to wait and see at this point. The next person I want to talk about is Strong Mommy Chrissy. Now, I really don't do reactions on her no more because the last 2 years she's been semi-drama free. You know, she barely posts videos on her channel. You know, a lot of the reactors are now like friendly with Miss Strong Mommy Chrissy. So of course they're not gonna give a reaction on her. Some already have done. So it's like a mixed bag. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. If you're friends with somebody, you're friends with them. My thing is, and this is just my thing, you can be friends with a female and you can, or be friendly with someone, but you can also tell them when they right or when they wrong. And certain reactors who were like really had beef with her, or just was like a hater of hers, or just went in with the real and the raw reactions back when, won't say one single solitary negative word about her. And my whole thing is, like I said, if someone's wrong, they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now, she went on a live stream looking toe up from the flow up, which she's a mom of 9 children. So I got 1 kid, and I be looking toe up from the floor when I'm really tired or going through something or stressed out about something. But she said that she is homeless, and her and her children, 9 children, are now currently staying with a family member out there in Colorado. She lives in Colorado. And she said just big things are going to be happening, you know, for her. And she left it at that, basically. Then, when, of course, everybody homed in on, oh, my God, she was just with this dude, blah, 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 you know, she came to rectify, you know, kind of clear up that she's unhoused, is the way she put it, on purpose. You know, she said her lease was up and she decided that she did not want to renew the lease at where she was currently living, and she needs to find something else. But in the meantime, she currently is going to stay with family members. She does have a large family, so if it's the 9 children and herself, those are 10 people plus her family. We don't know whether they have a large family or not, but I wish them all well and luck, because I have lived in a household being unhoused with a lot of people back years ago, and it was not for me. I could not do it. I was miserable the whole time. I had a lot going on, you know, so, you know. This was many years ago, too, before I moved, like when I left Arizona and moved to Georgia. A lot of people come for her because she moves a lot. And my thing is, because, you know, and I'm not coming in her defense, but I'm the type of female that I moved a lot. You know, I grew up, of course, in New York City, lived there till my early 20s, was in a domestic violence relationship, so left from New York City and moved to California. I was in California for 7 years, moved to Arizona, was there for 5 years, moved to Georgia, was there for about 3 years, moved to Florida, was there for like 6 years, and now I'm here in Charlotte. And my main goal is I really would like to get back to New York City. to live, but of course it's such a rough, dangerous place. I don't want to bring my 15-year-old daughter there. And besides, she's tired of moving, although we have not moved since she's been big. We have not moved all that fucking much. She's, you know, she doesn't like change and stuff like that. So she's been through enough this past year. So we're here. I'm gonna try to stay in this apartment until, you know, she gets to senior year, you know, or maybe graduate. I can't promise her that I'm gonna stay here. Nothing is wrong with the apartment. It's just I would like to get in a better area. Although nothing's wrong with the area, you know, it has its moments. I'll put it just that way. I know I can get something better in a better area. And I would like to get into a house. I mean, I've been apartment living for the last 10, 15 years now, and well, we'll say 10 years because she was 4 when we left our home in Arizona. So yeah, past 10 years I've been apartment living, and I'm about tired of it. I want a house of my very own. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I've moved a lot with my kids. I've been homeless before with my kids. So unless you've been through that situation, you shouldn't pass judgment on it, you know. Chrissy is not, you know, a bad mother in my eyes. She may make fucked up decisions, you know, like if you knew that your lease was about to be up, I wouldn't have went on no date out of state to New York and DC with some dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. that wasn't, you know, I don't think that vacation was called for. Because it's obvious the dude wasn't about all of that, because she should have hit him up and say, hey, me and my kids need a place to stay. What you got on an Airbnb, homie? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. People do things for various different reasons. You know, at least she had family. Me personally, I don't fuck with none of my family, and it is just what it is. And I'm quick to go to a shelter. Like I said, I'm from New York City, and we know how to survive. We about survival. Us New Yorkers are about survival. So me personally, I'll take my kids and go to a shelter. I have been in multiple shelters with my kids to get what I needed and get permanent housing for myself and my children throughout the years. So ain't no shame in my game. I'll do it in a quick second if I have to. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't have to, I'm not going to inconvenience my kids like that. Check this. Turn this off. All right, y'all. Dinner is finished. And I'm going to be wrapping up this video so I can fix me and my kid our plates. And I can get this video posted and I can relax for the rest of the evening. Because like I say, 5:30 in the morning comes really motherfucking quick when you don't like waking up in the morning at all whatsoever. Yeah. But only thing I could say is Chrissy say that big things are happening. And I guess it's our job just to sit back and wait and see what big things are going to be happening. She says she's uncomfortable staying where she's at. And, you know, like, we don't know how big the place is that she's staying or any of the above. So I can imagine that, yeah, she probably is very uncomfortable. The kids are probably very uncomfortable. But sometimes we have to do what we have to do to make a better tomorrow. I wish her the best. I hope the next place that she moves to, that she'll be there a little bit longer than a year, but she's moved, seems like, every year. And some people, like I said, some people do that, you know, and it is what it is. Like I said, I'm a frequent flyer of moving. I don't do it every year, but when I feel there's a necessary reason why I need to move, then I move. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I level up. You know, sometimes I take a step backwards. It just is what it is. Like, a lot of people looked at me like I was crazy when I left Florida, but it was like I couldn't imagine myself living in the same apartment complex or even the same city where my son had gotten killed at. That was just not going to happen in my book. I had to get out of that state as fast as I could. And that's what I did. And I don't regret it. I'm glad I made this move here to North Carolina. I love it here. I feel like I'm going to accomplish a lot of things here. I feel like my business is going to grow here. It's more melanated people here, you know, so I'm doing okay. I'm fine, you know. My daughter's fine. The rest of my family is okay. You know, I can go visit my daughters anytime I want to. They can come here. Either or, doesn't matter to me. But sometimes we got to make decisions that are for the better. And what I've learned in my life is sometimes I have to struggle. Sometimes I have to take a couple of steps backwards in order to see some success in the future. You know, and I think that's what Chrissy's doing. Like I said, I don't always agree with the things that she does. But like I said, the moving part, I can totally agree with that because like I said, I moved a whole fucking lot in my little life with my kids. So, and I only have 4 of them. So, you know, I feel for her moving with 9 kids. It's a lot. It's stressful. And me personally, like I said, I don't like being in people's houses. That's why I go to a shelter because at least I know 9 times out of 10 I'll have my own private space. I can't do it. I did one time and, oh, child, never again. It wasn't even my family member. These were some people that was helping out my family, you know, barely even friends. These were like basically strangers, took me and my man and my kids in. But it is what it is. You know, like I said, I wish Strong Mommy Chrissy the best. And we all hoping and praying that Jasmine has a great birthday. Tomorrow is 9/11, and those of you know, when the airplanes flew into the World Trade Center. I'm going to try to put together a special little video. Don't hold me to that, but I'm trying to put a little special video on what's that. You know, 22 years ago, this is what happened. A lot of us are still affected by it, you know, especially as New Yorkers. It's hard, you know, because this world is just crazy. But I will do something special for 9/11, and we on birthday watch. What's going to happen with Jasmine and her birthday. Also, Flo, YouTube investigation. She go check out her community tab. She posted pictures. It's like if somebody looked out for her and sent her of Chris trying to check into a Holiday Inn Express. So we're going to stay tuned to see what all of that is about. But, guys, I'm going to end this video because I need to go eat. Thumbs up this video. Thumbs up. Just press the video. Share this video with everybody. Leave a comment in the comment section. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.